Hey guys, it's Katie M. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a breastfeeding necklace, a DIY, if you will. I got my necklace from Heidi Ho Designs on Etsy, and I will be sure to have her Etsy shop linked down below. And thank you, Heidi. I love my necklace. I am ending my journey, as you may have seen, or if you haven't, I'll link some videos below for you to watch. You'll definitely want to catch up on them. If you're not quite here at this point yet, if you're just bracing yourself for what's coming, as I like to do personally. I got my necklace. It is, the whole name is a DIY Breastmilk keepsake necklace on silver stainless steel chain. It's a DIY resin kit. This necklace is officially from my husband, but I put it together. I wanted to. I thought it would be really fun. Let's make a necklace. My package arrived in a nice little box, and here's everything that was inside. She gave me a thank you card and a lollipop. Thank you for that. It was delicious. And then I got the whole kit. So I needed to preserve my milk first, and then you had to turn it into a hard resin form so that you can wear it. And it goes without saying, but make sure you read the directions thoroughly before you even begin, just so you kind of know what to expect and what's coming. I actually did follow the directions step by step. I'm normally a very visual person, but these directions were easy enough to follow without seeing it done. And she included literally everything you needed to make this necklace. You can use frozen or fresh milk. All I had left was frozen, so I thawed it out first in the fridge. Now, since I had frozen turned into liquid milk, I had to preserve it first. So the first thing I did, the first thing you could do, is to take the preservation powder and pour it into the container and then get all of it out of there. It's a little hard. It gets stuck. But then go ahead and you can take the dropper and get out exactly 2 milliliters of milk. Exactly 2, and mix them together. You're going to want to mix this together so that all of the powder is dissolved into the liquid. And I have to be honest, I always think that I've dissolved everything. I always end up finding some little clump somewhere. But anyways, just go ahead and mix it all up until you can't see any more clumps. Now you're going to pour this mixture onto the parchment type paper, and you're going to make sure to get it all out of that container. all out of there. And there is a little spatula that comes with it, so it is really helpful because it gets into those tiny little places in the container, and it really helps scoop everything off the side. I feel like that looked like a heart. That made me really happy. But anyways, after you do that, you're going to try to spread it out. Mine didn't really spread, but it worked. And let it sit for 24 hours. It does not crack on its own, but I did end up checking it a couple times before I went on with it. But it should be all the way dry before you start working with it to make it into a crushed powder. And I did make sure you can let it sit longer than 24 hours if you need to. Mine did dry in 24 hours though. And actually I had left over one of those little baby feeder pieces. It's part of one of those baby feeders that you put the watermelon in, and there's a little lid and they can eat out of the hole. Anyways, I used that as my mortar or pestle, whichever one of those does the crushing. So I crushed it all up, and then I made sure I got all the lumps out, and then I crushed it some more because once again, I always feel like I missed something. So you just try to do it as thoroughly as you possibly can to get it nice and small. Kind of a quick sidestep, the directions mention to use salt or something similar so that you can allow your pearl, for lack of a better word, to stand upright while it's drying. So I just took the bottom of a plastic cup and I filled it with salt, and it was absolutely perfect and let my pearl stand up the whole time it dried. At this point, you're going to take 2 generous pinches of the powder and put them into the little container. And hand on head, I accidentally threw away the correct gloves the day before. Luckily, I had kitchen gloves, which we always kind of have on hand. So that's what I used for this, and they worked out fine. All right, now I'm taking the hardener and the resin, and you pour in one at a time. It doesn't matter which order you put them in, just pour them both in and mix them all up again. Then you're going to take the dropper and you're going to fill it up. Fill it up really good, as best as you can. You can come back for more if you need it. This part was really fun. So you're going to take the actual little pearl container and just go ahead and pour your mixture in. Fill it all the way to the top. Don't overfill it, but get it all in there, and you can keep going till you can't. If you take a good look and you notice any bubbles in it, you can take the toothpick that came with the kit and go ahead and pop them at this time. And if you get anything on the outside, you can wipe it off with a tissue. And this next part coming up is going to be really kind of a quick move. So have everything ready. So what you're going to need to have ready, besides putting your pearl standing upright while you do this, is you're going to have to get the glue ready, which you need the little red lid and the little super glue bottle. Twist that lid all the way on there, because twisting it will open the container. And do not squeeze the container as you're doing this, or you'll get glue all over the place, and it's super glue, so it's sticky. Okay, keep the little silver lid close by, and as soon as you're ready, go ahead, grab the pearl back, and the stuff inside the pearl is still wet, mind you. But you're gonna put glue around the opening. Put that lid on there nice and quick and hold it on there for about 30 seconds. And then let it sit for another 24 or so hours. At this point, your resin breast milk mixture is hardening inside the pearl, and simultaneously your lid is adhering to the top of the pearl. Now it's time to get excited. So go ahead and grab the chain that came with it. It's a stainless steel chain. Or there were a couple other color choices, but I chose the stainless steel one, the silver one. And you can go ahead, take a look at your pearl, admire your beautiful work, because it is really awesome to have done this and to be fortunate enough to get to do something like this. You're going to go ahead and put them together. And there you go, you made your necklace. Congratulations. And of course, don't forget to put it on. Great work. All right, so I was thinking, you may have a couple questions about this, so I'd like to kind of just cover them and answer them for you while we're here. So first of all, I was thinking about, well, can you wear this when you're showering? So I asked, and I was told that if you wear it once in a while in the shower, that's okay, but you shouldn't do it every time, because after a while, the pearl part will get kind of a soap scum on it. The stainless steel part is fine. Like, the chain itself is fine, just the pearl part won't do so well. So that also goes for swimming. You probably shouldn't wear when you're swimming either. Really not sure what will happen to it with chlorine. So as much as I am one of those kind of people that like to just put on a piece of jewelry and leave it always and forever, no matter what, I have found myself a little box to keep it in when I'm not wearing it. I chose to do a DIY version of this. You can actually send your milk away, but my line of thinking was that, how am I 100% sure that it's my own milk being used in this jewelry? And to be honest with you, it kind of sounded like a fun challenge. Like, can you make a necklace out of resin? I'd never done anything like that before, so I figured, why not give it a try? What's the worst that could happen? I do have one more bag of milk downstairs, just in case. And why did I want to do this? Well, I have had 3 babies, and I have nursed them, this is the part that's hard, for 4 years combined. This last baby, not only was she the last baby, but also it was a matter of me feeling like I could protect her a bit more by doing this, giving her extra vitamins and all that fun stuff while she too little to wear a mask or anything. Not that she ever goes out anywhere anyways, because we just don't. But it was just kind of my way of protecting her. Overall, I think this is a great way to commemorate your breastfeeding journey, saving a little bit of that liquid love, and I'm even kind of toying around of the idea of making up a couple more necklaces and saving them for my girls when they get older and giving it to them. It's just, I don't know, it just felt like something special you could do. Don't forget to check out Heidi Ho Designs. I'm gonna put the name down here. I will also link to her Etsy shop down below, and give her some love.